Please read the disclaimer. Hello and welcome back once again. I am Bio and today we are looking at the other compilation pack, I guess, that D3 did for the Simple Switch series. Now, in the previous video we talked about the Taikan Sports Pack. In this video we're talking about the variety game Daishugo, which is what it's called. So basically it's the exact same story as the Taikan Sports Pack. It's 4 separate games that they released on the eShop. D3 publisher released on the eShop, and they've compiled it together and released it physically. But just like the Taikan Sports Pack, when you put the cartridge into your Switch, it basically just copies all 4 of those games off of the cartridge onto your Switch. There's no menu or anything. It's not like Devil May Cry HD Collection where it's one thing and you then pick the game once you're in a menu. It's literally just the 4 games get loaded onto your Switch and then you can pick one whenever you want, basically. Yeah, it's kind of a bit strange, but it is what it is. Problem is with that, it makes it a bit difficult to play it through the way I play it. So if you happen to have the variety game Daishugo, and you launch it via the Y or the R, you might have a little bit of an issue because it will only boot one game. And that game will be, if you bear with me, I want to make sure I get the title correct. Enchanting Mahjong Match. Whether you boot it in Y or in R, it will boot Enchanting Mahjong Match, which I was able to find individually anyway. So it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Luckily, I was able to find the card, which is one of the games featured. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to find Goldfish Scooping and the Number Puzzle. I'm disappointed. Number Puzzle I don't really care too much about because it's a number puzzle. I wouldn't have been able to play it anyway. But with the Goldfish Scooping, I'm a little bit disappointed. I did manage to find a working link, but it was for some stupid site that required you to literally, it was like you get 1 free megabyte, right, for free, but then you've got to pay for like a month subscription, which is like $15. I was like, really? Just do one? There's so many sites like that out there, it's ridiculous. I even tried like premium link generators because sometimes they work, only sometimes, and no, nothing. It just ended up coming up with a corrupted RAR file, pain in the ass. So unfortunately, I was unable to procure Goldfish Scooping. Number Puzzle only had one link, and it was invalid. So fantastic. So I'll have a quick look at them. I was able to find some gameplay on YouTube. There is not much gameplay of these 2 games on YouTube, just to let you know. So I was able to find some, and we're going to have a quick. I haven't had a look at it yet, but we'll have a quick look at that, similar to how we did tennis in the previous video. So let's jump into it first. And the very first game we will look at is Enchanting Mahjong Match. Then we'll look at the card, and then obviously we'll look at Goldfish Scoop and the Number Puzzle at the end of the video. So bear with me. I'm just gonna go Okay, so after this we've got another 3 games to look at, as far as my memory serves, and then hopefully we might be able to look at the new Volume 1. But again, maybe. It's more of just a maybe. Let's do it from Enchanting Mahjong Match, because there's no point me booting the variety game Daishugo, because it's the same anyway. So make sure. Oh. There it is. Oh, it seems to be very loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. It's quite loud for me, if I'm honest. So the very first game we're looking at is Enchanting Mahjong Match. Now, I don't know. It doesn't seem... There's no information on this title screen. Very surprising for there to be no information on this title screen whatsoever. I'm going to try and see if I can find out. It doesn't say who developed it, unfortunately, on Game FAQs. Of course it doesn't. That's why I don't trust it. I don't really trust looking at gamification to try and figure out who developed the game for these ones, because again, it doesn't really list it. I'm gonna just have to say it's D3 Publisher, because it's not really telling me, is it? Unfortunately. So what's to be expected from this game, you reckon? I personally think again, it's called Enchanting Mahjong, so it's probably just Mahjong with pictures of pretty girls, I guess, or you know, anime girls. Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, well look at these pictures here. That's the vibe I'm getting. Don't you think so? It's just. So I guess we pick this, and this got released in English, by the way. Clear all tiles within the time limit. But is it real Mahjong or is it that fake Mahjong? No, it's the fake Mahjong. I do like the music. Listen to that music. Oh, that is a good tune. Oh, might have to find the OST for this game after this. So in case you're wondering what I mean by this being fake Mahjong, this is the Mahjong that we generally see most of the time in the West. It's a bit of a weird one. Basically, you'll have these tiles and you've got to kind of match them. This is actually quite a good explanation of how to do it. So you can clear tiles by selecting the adjacent tile, by selecting tiles that can be connected via a straight line with one turn, or a line with 2 turns. It cannot be cleared with a line with 3 turns or more, basically. You'll kind of understand what I mean when you see this. So if I click this, I see one immediately. Oh, we've got a time limit. So that one can link with that one. Boom. That one. That one. That one with that one. That one with that one. That one with that one, and that one with that one. Did you see what I did? You see what I mean when I said in my previous... If you watch my previous video, I made a comment saying that I personally think that every single one of these games in these collections that were originally iOS/Android games that were exclusively released in Japan, but you can't really find out about them. Because again, Gamification doesn't have a vast lineup of all the mobile games, right? So I personally think that these were released as iOS or mobile game, iOS Android games first, then got ported to the Nintendo Switch, in which turn then they got localized. Because just the layout, how the game looks, it all feels like an Android and iOS game. Just like the 3 stars popping up, that's just a clear giveaway. Like, really? You know what I mean? That's just how it feels to me. But yeah, I can see what this is. I don't know if I'll be playing much of this because I really don't like... Oh, there's artwork. What's the artwork? So if I clear all of these, do I get the artwork that it's promising? But it's only going to be that picture, but I'll be able to see the whole picture. What's the... Oh, well, no, X. Oh, there we go. So, illustration gives you the artist as well. So yeah, it is exactly what I said. The more challenges you do, the more of the artwork you unlock, but it's just a picture. It's just meh. It's like, what's the point? Anyway, we'll do another one of these challenges. But yeah, it is quite literally it's a match-em game. And it's the very most common type of Mahjong that we have in the West. We don't have the Ricci style Mahjong or the Hong Kong style Mahjong, which I prefer. It has only this, which is more of a match-em game than anything with Mahjong tiles. I don't really like it, if I'm honest. This is basically explaining, from what I can see, that there's... So you can stop the time briefly. You can bomb up to clear 2 pairs of tiles. And then you can press that to clear. Why would I do that though? Okay. Okay. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, So why do I need the bombs exactly? Is there a particular reason for that? I bet this won't do. Yeah, no, because it's not. If I do this, and then this, and then this, and this. I like how it gives me an option to use things, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need it. I really don't. It's completely irrelevant to me. See, as you can see, it gives you bombs and that, but this is just unnecessary. I don't know what it is. I don't even need to kind of look half the time with this shit. I just... There we go, done. 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 So yeah, it's a matching game, basically. And like I said, you just got to match the two tiles together, but make sure that the lines, because it's basically a straight line's got to match up with it, and it can only have 2 turns in it, and that's it. 3 turns and it's an invalid, so... It's a pretty simplistic game. It's kind of meh, if I'm honest. I don't really want to play anymore. I just would rather move on to the next game. So that was Enchanting Mahjong match. Just kind of meh. So if I just turn that off, so we can close. Wow, I'm very surprised actually. We played quite a lot of the Taiken Sports Pack, but this one might be different. Okay, well, we're only playing 2 games technically speaking, but yeah, I was thinking that when I saw the Enchanting Mahjong match, I thought to myself, it could be just more Mahjong, just normal Ricci style Mahjong with cute anime girls, right? Or it could be the other style of Mahjong that I particularly am not fond of, and it was obviously the latter. So it is what it is. So now we're doing the card. Poker, Texas Hold'em, Blackjack, and Page 1. Which makes me laugh, because if that's all the games that are featured in this game, that is pathetic. I'm just going to be honest with you. Very pathetic. And there it is. The card. Poker, Texas Hold'em, Blackjack, Page 1. Again, there's no credit for anything but D3. This menu looks very similar to Billiard as well, by the way. It wouldn't surprise me if it's the same developers. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Extreme Digital. It would not surprise me. Just game so, how to play, ranked. Alright, well, we'll just go to the casino. And yeah, it's exactly that. It is 4 card games. You telling me you can't have any more than 4? Really? I'm still waiting, but alright, I'm going to put it out there, something out there, which I think's a really good idea for D3 to do. And D3 is kind of stupid for not doing it. I'm just going to call it, you're fucking stupid. Why haven't you done a new table game video game? So if they did a new table game video game, released it on the Switch, but also released it across all systems. Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC Steam, and have it feature everything. I mean, all the games that... So I contested that the best version of the table game was the Wii version, didn't I? I said the Wii version was the best version, because it is the best version. So you have all the games that the Wii version has. All the card games, which includes, I believe, all 4 of these games, plus more card games. Includes the Mahjong, Shogi, Hanafuda, Go, Gomoku Narabe, chess, just to name a few games there. Just a ton of board games. Have it have online. You know, whether it be Steam's version could have fucking download, have the fucking whatever you call it, remote play. Switch version could have download play. I don't fucking know, but you could have shit like that. It would sell like hotcakes. People would buy the shit out of that. Nintendo did that with Clubhouse Games. So I'm just surprised that D3 was like the first to do that way before, because obviously the original Clubhouse Games came out on the Nintendo DS, but the D3's been doing it for a long time. The very first Simple 2000 series game was the table game. At the end of the day, it's like, really? I know collections of board games were common even before then, because they had them on the PS1 as well. But still, it's just like, really, you know what I mean? It's just silly. So we'll play one of each of these. Why not? We'll do, for first one, let's do 5 card draw poker. Yeah, Just go with that. Now, oh, I got an achievement. I can't believe it. This game has achievements. Which makes me laugh, right? So think to yourself a minute. This game has achievements. Why does it have achievements? It's a Switch game. It's completely meaningless. Why does it have achievements? Because mobile games, iOS and Android, they love to have their little achievement bullshit, right? Obviously, you have it for Steam and and trophies for PS5 and achievements for Xbox, but they're a little bit different. But the ones on iOS and Android are just completely pointless. Further, and just like how the layout and everything makes me feel like you could click on it with your finger. So I'm just saying. So this is This is 5-card poker. So, all right, I'm not familiar with with this game because I don't think I've ever played this before. So I'm gonna check. So what do I can deal one of these cards. Bet round. I check. I call. Why not? Oh. So that's what it is. So you get 5 cards, and those 5 cards are what you use. That's it. Now I know. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't say I was going to play them for long, so now I understand what 5-card draw poker is. It's kind of a it's not a pointless game. It's just you draw 5 cards and then you do your best with those 5 cards. It's more of a game of bluffs than anything else. Let's just play one round of standard Texas Hold'em. This is a real bare bones card game. You can now customize with background 6. Who cares? So I have a 9 and a 5. Not particularly great, but I'll call anyway. Why not? Wow. Okay. 5, 6. If those other two, if I need a 7, and we potentially have a straight. Yeah, it may not be the same suits. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Just gonna check. Turn. It's another 5. I got a pair. I'm just going to check. Oh, a 7. Let's try and see if we can bet. And there we go. I was right. I have a straight. Nice. Well, there we go. Didn't say I was going to play much of them. Let's have a go at Blackjack. So that's just 21. Oh, this one's a bit glitchy. Oh, that's not really an issue. So the background here is a bit glitched. In all fairness, I'm not surprised. I was waiting for a game to at least have a little bit of a glitching at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I am playing this on Y, so... But it's reasonable. I can still see the cards. I just don't see the background. Whoop, whoop. Oh, okay. I stand. Push. I got a push there. Don't worry. I can stand again. Probably this would be the easiest way to win coins, I'd imagine. Okay, so that's that. And then we got... It makes me feel like this is not supposed to be black here, like there's supposed to be a background. Possibly. Might be. But let's have a go at page 1. Yeah, you can see the game starting to kind of glitch a little bit. Hey! As long as it's still playable, what does it matter at the end of the day? Oh, see, the background here is fine. keep saying I got backgrounds I can customize with. So this is page 1. I'm not really familiar with the rules of page 1. So... Ah! Okay. Yes, I'm familiar with page 1. I know how the game works now. I ain't winning. Fucking look at the cards it's giving me. I was close at one point. Still made me draw though. And he wins. Fair enough. Alright. Go to the main menu. So I'm going to return. I'm going to see what these customize. So here we are. So it doesn't have much music then. So we can pick different backgrounds. Most of them are fucked though. Quite literally most of them are fucked. I like that. Black screen. Oh, sorry about the sound there for a second. I literally moved. I'm not even joking. I literally moved slightly. As is with this fucking headset. The connection, there's a connection in the middle, right, where you can unplug, and literally it's not particularly good. It's a very old headset, this is, so old Sennheiser. So hopefully my voice isn't sounding all staticky now because it decided to do that for a second. I literally moved, by the way, literally moved, just slight movement. You can even pick card. Oh, look, you got a different card back. I like those. That now, to me, that's a cool setting. I like that. But for me personally, you know, if this, let's say that idea I told you, it came into conception, the PC version of the table game, for me personally, I think should have the PC version should have customizable card backs. At least, you know, in my opinion. Anyway, we're going to call it there for the card. And now we're going to do the other thing I mentioned. Is we're going to have a quick look, just a quick look. I have to always remember what fucking display it is. There, no, that's not the display. Which display is it? Is it number 3? Yes. Okay. So here we go. We're going to have a quick look at Catchem Goldfish Scooping. As you can see, look at this like to dislike ratio. In case you're wondering about the views, there's 916 views of this Nintendan guy. Thank you for your footage, my friend. I'm just showing my audience a general idea of what the game's going to be like. I'm curious to see if it says a developer here at the start screen. So so this one seems to have 2 developers, Clouds Inc. and GIGA-RENSYA. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so you can pick like different places to go and okay, you can do button or motion controls. I like that. See, I really like the fact that quite a lot of games have the option to, especially for Switch, you don't have to use the motion controls if you don't want to. So there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game. This is what you would be missing. This is it. Quite literally, it is PNGs swim around a pond, and you pick them up with your little thing, little scooper duper. That's literally the game. It's a different pond. This is the whole game. 100% certain that this was an Android iOS game. 100% certain. I could look into it, but I don't think I'd get an answer, if I'm honest. I'd have to find out what it's called in Japanese, type that in on the Google Play Store, see if something comes up. It might have been something that was on the Google Play Store at one point, and then it got taken down when it got ported to the Switch. That is another thing that could have happened. You don't know. So, but yeah. Oh, they've got little GIFs and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, I did say I'm only going to show a little bit of each. So it looks like a very basic, I say basic, I mean extremely basic little game where you just pick up goldfish in your paper net thing. You know, it's based on a game that is played in Japan during festivals. You don't really get it here in the UK, and I don't think you get it in America either. It's a thing that, like I said, it's a thing that that you do in Japan in festivals. It's like, because they really do like their festivals. It's like there's a goldfish, and then you get the little paper catcher thing. I don't know what you call that, and you got to get a goldfish with it. You got to catch a goldfish with it, which is harder than it. Which you may sounds easy, but it's harder because that's paper. That's paper. You get that wet, and goldfish is just going to fall out the bottom. So it's a harder game than it sounds. So anyway, let's move on to the final game. The number puzzle, which looks like it's not developed by anyone, just says D3 on there. Look at the look at the like to dislike ratio here. The first hour. Thank you, Switch Focus Podcast, for uploading this gameplay so we can have a gander. I had to type in. Look what I had to type in. Look what I had to type in here. The number puzzle. For this to even come up, right? If I put in the number puzzle, nothing. The number puzzle Switch, nothing. The number puzzle D3 Publisher, nothing. If I do the number puzzle D3 Publisher, my fucking video comes up on fucking... my video comes up of looking at the WiiWare version of the number puzzle. You know, the at Simple series. The number puzzle Neo, whatever it was. That comes up if you do the number puzzle D3 Publisher. I had to put the number puzzle Switch D3 Publisher for this footage to even come up. Whew, obscure game much? And it's exactly what I expected. It's just the number puzzle. That is the entire game. It is the number puzzle. Woo. I don't know what to say. Well, oh yeah. Let me like your video. Sorry, dude. I'll go back and like the goldfish one as well. I will. Don't worry. I'm not just saying that. I will go and like it. Oh, look. That one's got the customized background thing. That's what makes me think the same developer. I'm pretty sure D3Go. D3Go is developer of this, or some other developers that are just obscure or something. I don't know. Let me put the music up. There you go. But yeah, it's the number puzzle. I don't know how these games work, by the way. This game would probably be good for me, probably because it does that. It more than likely has a way of explaining it for me to be able to understand. But yeah, it's just a number puzzle. That's it. I haven't got much more to say than that. If you like number puzzles, fair enough. And that's all that the game is. So, yeah. Okay. I think we'll call it there for the variety game Daishugo. We had a little bit of a look, didn't we? So don't worry, we should hopefully be able to have a proper look at the next 3 games. So we've got 3 games left to look at, and then hopefully maybe, and it's only a maybe, it's not guaranteed, we might be able to look at the the new Simple Switch series. At the time of me recording this video, which is back in December 2021, I have no clue what that game is. I want to leave it and let it be a surprise. I want it to be a surprise. So, yeah. Anyway, oh dear. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. Thanks for watching. I've been Bio, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.